Good morning to you, ma'am. My question is, what are the components of instructional planning?
So, for me, the components of instructional planning are lesson plan, learning objectives, direct instruction, and etc.
For the second question, ma'am, what is the most important components of instructional planning?
So, for me, the most important components of instructional planning is direct instruction. Direct instruction is just one of many effective teaching methods. It's important to us a variety of approaches to cater all different learning styles and needs. However, direct instruction remains a valuable tool for teaching, providing structures and effective way to deliver essential content and skills, like offer scaffolding, provide guided practice, model skills, and present information.
So, as a teacher with at least 3 years of teaching experience, so what are the components of instructional planning? So, when I say instructional planning, it includes organizing and designing learning objectives to meet some expectations inside the classroom. So, it involves the learning objectives, the content, the assessment, the resources that will be needed or the materials to be needed in the instructions, and also the reflection and the revision process. What do you think is the most important components of instructional planning? So the most important components of the instructional planning is the learning objectives. Since learning objectives will be your basis or your guide to meet certain experiences for what the learner is able to do and what are the learners you expect to be able to learn. So when you have a clear objectives in your instructional planning, it meets all the components that you are needed in your instructions.
What are the components of instructional planning?
For me, the components of instructional planning are learning objectives, learning activities, content selection, and also the assessment.
What do you think the most important components of instructional planning?
For me, the most important components of instructional planning is learning objectives because this is clear and measurable that define what students should be able to do or know after completing the lesson. Also, the learning objective act as the guiding principles for the entire planning process. Thank you.